That's crazy damage for the range I'm at.
No way.
Oh no!
Tiny vermin.
Oh no! Godzilla rat. She's like, did you really just call on me to fight a rat? Yeah, Grandma, I did. Vermin vanquished.
The Solanatomist reached out to you, did she? Oh, that's adorable, dearest. Just don't make any sudden movements with her,
Ooh, good.
Don't care. Alright, well, unfortunately we didn't get the last heart unlocked, which we just talked about already. Ran, get the broom. So someone said I've only ever known blood DK tanks. So when DK tanks first came out, there was a couple of issues. One, there was a defense skill. I don't know if that's still in the game. But there was a skill for defense, and you had to have a certain number of it. I don't remember the numbers. Let's just say like you had to have 100 defense on your armor to be uncritable by NPCs. And of course you don't want your tank to be critable. Even if it's a 1% chance, if a Nixia, every time she hits you, has a 1% chance to crit, there's a 1% chance that you just pop. And so you had to make sure your tank was uncritable. And it was really hard because Death Knights couldn't use shields, so they had basically one less inventory slot, in a way. It was really difficult for them to be uncritable. So we were often having to use potions and stuff, like elixirs, to get that. But it was high maintenance. And it was like we had way more cooldowns than other people. But when those ran out, we were super squish. So it's like we were better tank than most, and then crappier than most, and then better than most, and crappier. And it was just like mini healers didn't like us because we gave them heart attacks. We scared them a lot. And also there was a lot of bad ones. You know, there was a lot of bad tanks. It took a lot of effort. You know, like a bear was just like a huge sack of hit points. DK tank took a lot of do this cooldown, then this cooldown, then wait 2 seconds, then this cooldown, use this elixir, hang on a second. God, I can't get the cure. There we go. So that was how it started. Now, I wanted to play a unholy Death Knight because they had a pet. And I was like, oh, I could be a tank and a pet class at the same time. The funny thing was, the pet scaled with your stats, so I wasn't DPS, my pet had terrible damage, but I had insane hit points. So like, like the average DPS in our raid had like, let's say 20,000 health, I had 90,000, my pet had 70,000. So my pet had more health than 3 of our DPS combined, which is just really silly. Now, Unholy had all these anti-magic talents, which made them really good for tanking one boss fight, Kel'Thuzad. Everything else, they were kind of lackluster, but I liked having the pet. Now, because of all the dots and stuff like that, they did more damage than Froster blood tanks at that time. So
I'll take it.
It was really easy to keep aggro. And we constantly had an issue at that time period where bear tanks, paladin tanks, and warrior tanks would lose aggro if the DPS tried. You know, if they stopped holding back. So with our runs, like, I actually remember this one guy who was just a very energetic fellow. Basically, like, the healers liked our bear tank more than me, but the DPS all liked me more than the other tanks because they could just go all out. Otherwise, they had to always just hold back constantly. You know, not like wait for 5 Sunders like Vanilla WoW, but it was close. But it's like, you could have the really durable bear tank or the squishy muck tank and the DPS all just cut loose, and then our DPS as a whole raid went up.
It's no use.
The way you talk, I think you know this one undead pet I tamed. I read pet guides. I think it's from the times you used to play. Oh yeah, that was from this. Well, this model was a boss in Naxxramas. I forget his name, but yeah, that was a giant undead dog in Naxxramas. I don't remember. Was it Gluth? Something like that. I'm not sure if the model, I think the model might have been reused in some other places, but that was the first place it was. Oh, I just saw 1,000 Doom hit.
What? Good enough to eat. Stronger still.
Army of the Dead was Unholy's best skill. I remember some people near the end of Wrath of the Lich King. The Sartharian... This is all terrible.
I would like none of these.
The, I think it was the Sartharian fight. A group did it with 10 Death Knights. They did one DK tank who was blood, who was self-healing himself for as long as possible, and the other 9 were all unholy. And they all used Army of the Dead on the pull. Like, they all cast Army of the Dead, pull. Army of the Dead summons 8 ghoul pets. They each of the undead guys already had one. Some quick math for those of you who play Norns. They summoned 89 ghouls and pulled the boss. And killed the raid boss. This was a current raid boss. Before the main tank who had no healer died. It was like, it blew everybody's mind when that happened. And of course, you know, Death Knights went from like, you know, terrible to overpowered to underpowered to overpowered like every freaking raid. So that was another moment people were screaming OP. No, but it was a 10-minute cooldown, but it was just really strong. Oh, wait, what was that? When I got versus Ars Dungeon, yeah. So, yeah, I saw your picture, Julia, about how you were trying to get Arthas's mount. I soloed that raid on 2 or 3 characters 50 weeks in a row trying to get that, and that was before I quit. So yeah, I've attempted to get that mount like over 100 times, I'm pretty sure.
A sack fit for a
Never did get it.
Hound. Cerberus.
I did get a couple of like the old school legendaries, like Thunder Fury and Sulfuras and stuff like that. I did have a bunch of those on my
Vigilant Cerberus decides to look the other
on my
way
Death Knight.
once.
I think I might have had one of Illidan's glaives too. I collected like the old stuff. Man, I'm ending this with like 900 gold and I can't buy the diamond because it's 1200. Long white screen.
Remember, I can always get here much, much faster than you.
Show off.
Darkness. Useless.
I messed up.
Call my name. I order all you wretches of the underworld to attend me now.
Ah, this might be completely wasted.
Don't such outbursts from you, boy.
Dude, he's getting hit with Dionysus, Ares, and Demeter right now.
Let's finish this.
We are not finished.
Come on.
Agrias.
It's fine. It's fine.
You think that you're the only one who shall keep fighting? I cannot remain.
Yes.
Alright. We've got, on this run, we got our 4th Olympian god. Super happy with us. I'm eager to see if that is enough, or if I have to do more. So I'm gonna get back to town now and take a look.
After defeating his lord father yet again, Prince Zagreus begins to shiver and catch cold. And, as is well known, there sadly is no cure for such a thing.
I died from a cold. Doing the runs of old raid stuff. Oh yeah, when I was running old raids, I would loot literally everything and then summon merchants. I had multiple items that summoned merchants and then just sell everything.
Well,
Just unlock things. I would get a lot of my gold that way. Like farming for mounts or old leggies. And then just everything else selling.
Lad, all this generosity, I'm just an old killer. Yet you treat me like I'm the one who's royalty around here. That's about the last thing I would have expected when first I set foot in this house.
You were a great hero, Achilles. And guess what? You still are. And always will be, if you ask me. You deserve so much better than just this. I wish there was more that I could do.
Thank you, then. And do not worry about me. I'm fortunate to be here. And besides, a teacher couldn't have asked for a better pupil.
Other way around.
I don't wish to presume, lad, but you seem more glum than usual. What's weighing on you there, if you don't mind?
Oh, it's just... I've never slain a living creature, sir. Until my recent journey to the temple up above. I know they're just satyrs and vermin, but it's not the same as sending wretches to the depths.
Look, all mortal life is fragile. It simply is a struggle to survive. Sooner or later it fails to succeed, and then it ends up here. And we have room enough for everyone. Even the satyrs and the vermin of the world.
Oh gosh, we've got a hell for vermin shop.
Now that you mention it, I have to say I'm glad we can accommodate all former living things. And at least mortals get to rest assured knowing what happens once they die. Must really ease the mind.
Oh no.
Indeed, lad.
Yeah, we're so at ease.
I must say, you made a hollow mockery of Theseus that time.
Oh, no mom. I feel like I need to talk to mom to possibly keep going. So much unfinished business. Oh well. Cause of death, insect bite. Nectar, nice.
Until next time.
Oh, hi.
I had another question about your relationship to other Gorgons, Dusa. So, I notice you're not much for hissing, snake-like noises when you speak, and so on. Is that some sort of special Gorgon language or something?
No, not exactly, Prince. It's what it sounds like. Hiss. Just scary hissing, really. It takes some practice not to sound like that with a forked tongue. I really wanted to fit in. Hey, how about you? Always wondered how come you have a surface accent. Were you born here?
Oh, wait, me? I never gave it any thought. I guess it's from my father. He insisted that he'd teach me how to speak himself. Maybe it's in the blood.
Maybe it is.
Is this a special language? Nah, it's just scary hissing. I'm just looking around. If this is triggering some major thing, I'm wondering if Mom was hiding around here somewhere. Oh, also, I need to check the contractor for that one. Jesus. Oh, there it is. Eldest Sigil Restoration. 3100 dark. I'm actually not that far. 2600. Okay.
Hey, did you see, boy? The old lounge is good as new again. You ought to check it out. Just don't annihilate it like you did last time.
Each savage countenance of Cerberus lights up to hear the news, doubtless beginning to assemble stratagems for ravaging the lounging area once more.
Don't even think about it, boy.
You rescued me from an eternity of not getting to sing, my friend.
Oh, I wanted to gift him, but I think I just missed my chance. Oh, that's a whoops. I don't suppose Mom is ever in here. I never really looked. If you leave the room and come back. Oh, I did that a second ago. Oh wait, you mean for Orpheus.
Back, huh?
No, I can't. Oh well. So right now... Here, hold on a sec. I'm gonna give myself the smallest of spoilers here. What was it? Hades, epilogue, requirement. There we go. Alright. Okay. So 6 of the following. Zeus at 7, done. Poseidon at 7, done. Athena at 7, done. Aphrodite, not at 7. Artemis, not at 7. Ares at 7. Dionysus, not at 7. Hermes at 8. Demeter at 6. So I need one more god. Hermes at 8 or any of the others to 7. So we're very close.